Hello, this tutorial is going to go through the impact of Diem, Biem. Vietnam had been controlled by the French for over 100 years. During World War II, the Japanese had controlled the area. Ho Chi Minh, leader of the Communist Party in Vietnam, had fought the Japanese and helped get rid of them during World War II. When the French came back after the war, he wasn't happy and he continued to fight against the French to get them out. Things came to a head in 1954 at the Battle of Diem, Biem. The French had selected this area to fight in because it was at the heart of North Vietnamese strategic importance. This area, the Ho Chi Minh Trail, went through. They felt that if they blocked them and fought them at Diem, Bien Phu, they would destroy the Vietnamese communists. But it wasn't going to be like that. The French were overconfident. They believed that they could support thousands of French troops by bringing in supplies, guns and men and food by helicopter and plane. They felt this was going to happen because they didn't believe that the Viet Cong, Vietnamese communists, had artillery. They couldn't see how they could lug artillery to the mountains and through the jungle. They felt it was impossible. But it wasn't impossible. What the Vietnamese communists did was take apart these enormous guns and carry them piece by piece through the jungle, then reassemble them around Diem Bien Phu. The French could not believe they had done this. So what they found was all along these hill lines here were communist cannons pointing right at them, and there was nothing they could do. Now, with these massive pieces of artillery firing at them, helicopters and planes could not land safely, and the troops on the ground were not safe at all. So, they eventually lost and had to surrender the French. So there's Dien Bien Phu. It's at the heart of North Vietnam. It's a communist stronghold, so I'll just put a little bit of red there. And the French thought they could battle and defeat them on their home territory. But what they didn't understand is that the Vietnamese communists would just simply surround them and then use these cannons, artillery, to fire upon them. Where the French were overconfident and they felt that planes could land in here, with the cannons going, supplies couldn't come, and eventually the men ran out of food and weapons and had to surrender, and they lost the Battle of Dien Bien Phu, and Ho Chi Minh and the communists were successful.